All right, welcome back to another episode of No Rules Random Thoughts of a Swiftie. I'm your host, Brianna Peters. So, I have a very, very random thought, and I don't even know how right. Stop. I'm already calling myself out. I just don't know how right this thought is, or, there's a lot of holes that could be punched into this. And if you want to be one of those people to do that, that's totally fine, because guess what? It's a discussion, and I would love to have that discussion with you. But I'm going to say something that sounds a little weird, but just stay with me. I think the Tortured Poets Department, track 1 should have been How Did It End? Think about the drama if Taylor Allison Swift had released Tortured Poets Department and it was just like, how did it end? The empathetic hunger begins. Everybody just wants to know, how did it end? How did it end? How did it end? She's like, I don't know. Oh, the tea, the drama. I would have loved it. And don't get me wrong, I love Tortured Poets Department. Every choice she makes is artistic and it's her own and it's wonderful and I love it. Put a period, that's it. Okay. But knowing what we know now and having listened through that album so many times for a year plus now at this point, I just keep coming back to this thought that if she really wanted to say some stuff, releasing How Did It End as track 1 would have been insane. Not to mention, Taylor's track 1s are often what I consider easy listening songs. So they're never going to be, I don't know, for me, they've at least never been the best song on the album. Oh my gosh, this is it type of thing. But they're also not a song ever for me that is a skip. They're still listenable. And I think they do a really good job of saying what this album is going to be musically, lyrically, subject matter wise. But Fortnight for me was one of those songs I was like, it's cool. It's a track 1. It's a standard track 1 for me from Taylor Swift, which is all the criteria I just gave it, right? But I just think the way she opened Folklore with the 1, with I'm doing good, I'm on some new shit. Just that opening line really rocked me, especially the first time I heard it, and just was a perfect encapsulation of what Folklore was, which is, this is different. I'm on some new stuff here. And she's good with it. I just think Tortured Poets Department, the overall theme, could have very well been wrapped up with How Did It End as being track 1. And I still think, Fortnight has its place in there, of course. But just How Did It End is lyrically, I mean, the bridge, are you serious? Are you actually serious that those lyrics all exist in one place in time? She's a lyrical genius. I know we all know this, but can we also just give her props and her due that Taylor Swift is one of the best lyricists of all time? Not of this generation, not blah, 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 of all time. She's insanely talented to be able to come up with these thoughts and these new melodies. Look, I think How Does It End has this somber, aggressive somewhat tone to it, if that makes any sense. It's somber in the way that it goes. A lot of Taylor Swift songs maybe start slow and they build up to something really big, but it's she let the lyrics shine on How Did It End. And it just, for me, would have been a huge moment for the Swiftie community had we all collectively tuned in to hear Tortured Poets Department for the first time and heard Say It Once Again with feeling, how the death rattle breathing silenced as the soul was sleeping. I can't. My gosh, we would have just all perished together at once. Came back from the dead to listen to the rest of the album, because who wouldn't want to? I mean, I don't know. I literally have tried to think about what other songs could have been good opener songs. And you know, the one from Folklore, just, I don't know. It's a great one. I like it. I think it sets the whole tone. I think I Forgot You Existed was another great one from Lover. You know, is it really like a true encapsulation of the entire album? No, most of the album is focused on, you know, her relationship at the time. And this was kind of a separate thing. But I do feel like the sound was very Lover. Now that we know what that entire album was, right? And so, yeah, I just think she does an amazing job with picking those track ones. And Fortnite's cool. I just think How Did It End would have rocked everybody's world. And if there are alternate dimensions and timelines, I want that to be one of them. I want to live Tortured Poets Department for the first time, and How Did It End was track one, because I'm telling you, we would have lost our minds together. And actually, this just kind of takes me to opening up to you guys. Track ones, track fives, and closers. Like, openers, track fives, and closers, we all know are some of the most important songs for Taylor Swift, especially track fives. And she kills it every time. But I want to know from you about the track one, the closers, and track fives. Which ones are your favorite? And let's be honest, you can't say all of them. So choose 3. I want your top 3 right now. I want you to tell me, I'm getting aggressive, your top 3 track fives. Go. Did you do it? Because I'm gonna do it in the comments. I'm gonna comment from a personal channel about my favorite, my top 3. And you don't have to do 1, 2, 3. You could just say they all live in the top 3. They all could be your favorite 3. But I need to know. I need to know what you guys are thinking for track fives. And then I want another one here. I want your top 3 track ones. And I want your top 3 track closers. I need to know what they are. Yeah, this is actually like a pretty short episode. But I feel like How Did It End would have just made the perfect track 1 on Tortured Poets Department. And again, if there's a glitch in the matrix or there's an ability to relive this timeline and we can have that and I can experience it collectively with this Swiftie community, hearing How Did It End as the track opener, dead, died, death, I'm done. Turn me with a fork, I'm over. I would have loved it. Oh man, Taylor, I'm so excited for the next, like, this whole process that she does with, you know, teasing that something's coming. She kind of drops off the grid a bit and makes us all really just crave seeing her beautiful face. And then she does her little teases and we all start foaming at the mouth for what's next. And then we're like, what could it be? What is this era? What is it going to sound like? This girl has me in a chokehold. Like, I just live and breathe and do everything around her. And I have no shame in admitting that. Like, my days literally will revolve around when I can listen to her music. My, you know, dates on the calendar. Oh, well, Taylor Swift is releasing something at this time, at this day. Her music video is debuting. Oh, this album is coming out. Oh, she's going to be at this award show. I live, breathe Taylor Swift. And I just feel so incredibly lucky to have a platform to be able to talk about one of my favorite things on this entire planet, which is her, right after my husband and my cat. Then it's Taylor Swift. Well, I guess I have a business. All right, fine. My husband, my cat, my business, Taylor Swift. That's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for listening to another episode. No rules, random thoughts of a Swiftie. You need to tell me those things that I asked. Track 5, opener, closers, top 3. Give me your favorites. I need to know. And I will catch you guys in the next episode.